Hi everybody, my name is Dinogamerpey and welcome to Fausts Alps Fausts Alptrion. I am terrible at pronouncing things. I am so sorry. But that's all I can say about that. So anyway. However, this game actually looked really good on Steam. Regardless of me not being able to pronounce it, it's a little horror RPG game that kind of reminded me of games like Id, the Witch's House, I think it was. I haven't personally played them on my channel, but I have played them in the past, so I remember them. But this game kind of reminded me of Id and the Witch's House, and I decided I wanted to play it. I was gonna play Cry of Fear today, but I decided to push it back again and play this one instead. I know this is gonna be a long one, so we're gonna sit down and enjoy this one just as much as we were enjoying.
Setting 1012.
Perhaps slightly chillier in the San Fernando.
Again, you show yourself, you wavering forms, revealed as you once were to clouded vision. That's weird. Oh, okay. Shall I attempt to hold you fast once more, hearts willing still to suffer that illusion? Of lovely hours, though slipped from me and lost, they can no longer hear this latest song. I bring my verses to the unknown throng, my heart's made anxious even by their clapping. A shudder takes me, tear on tear, entire, the firm heart heals, weakened and remote. What I possess seems far away from me, and what is gone becomes reality. Goth, Faust. Okay, I didn't realize I had to click it, but or I had to hit enter. Alright, today is Heinrich Faust's funeral. Despite how the sign read, even she wasn't sure if that was her real name, or his real name. So let's play it this way. Wow, that's a great game to start off. We start off with the funeral. It is pretty. Alright, so anyway, today is Daddy's funeral. That's always a good sign. There are more people than I thought. Aunt revealed traces of annoyance beneath her veil. So sleepy, the girl thought. Why must we get up to face such a dreary day? Chatter permeated the sea of black suits, of which she recognized only a few. A few in the crowd wept with sorrow. How nice it was that there were still those who would lament his passing. It's about time to go, Aunt asked with a smile. Why does Aunt smile when she clearly never means it? The girl yawned and looked at the tome, almost wishing she could swap places with the person resting inside. The coffin closed with a firm click, as if a patch of clouds in the gloomy sky had run headlong into the wall. That was deep for like a 9-year-old. Is it this one? No. No matter how tiddly the lush blue tiles were tacked, one could still detect the passage of time. What's wrong? Aunt turned around, mystified. The girl didn't want to go in. Aunt smiled wearily as if she had read the girl's mind. You only have to go in and see what's in there. Don't worry, it belongs to you now. No, why? Do you think that would bother me? This wasn't what you guys say at home. However, the girl kept all those thoughts to herself. Never mind, just wait outside then. Aunt waved as she turned dismissively. The doorknob turned smoothly. I bet you the aunt fucking killed him. Or her husband. So slow. Going in wasn't better than staying out here, but she just wanted to go home as soon as possible. Any home would do. I'm adorable, though. I will say that. Aunt Marth? The very air seemed to freeze. A horizontal layout could just barely be made out through the haze, clouding the unlit lights in the antechamber. Is it antechamber? In the silence, it was as if the dust would be stirred up by the slightest step, but the odd thing was, there was no dust at all. Weird. Both doors were locked. Why? The electricity must be on. Where's a light? A light. Eep! Oh, hi, kitty kitty. Oh, hi, kitty kitty. Ah, just a cat. That was frightening. No, it wasn't. Feline eyes lanced a sharp look out of the gloom, where coal black fur melted into the shadows. It flicked away in the next second. Okay. I'm not moving. Come back. Ah, it disappeared. Where had it come from? The cat had vanished from the corners of her eyes. Weird, huh? What is that? Oh man, it's so fucking pretty. Go investigate it. The empty path extended further into the darkness. No, Aunt could not have passed by here. But... Can I move now? Oh fuck, I forgot it was... Can I sprint? No, I can't. I literally can't sprint. I had to go at this speed. Alright. There was nothing. Empty space all around her, but nothing revealed itself. The dead air thrummed violently in her ears. There's no way Aunt could be here. A screeching noise came from the door behind her. What in the world? Is she gonna get locked down there? Darkness oozed in. What the fuck's going on? This was the beginning of the nightmare. A patch of purple was eerily bright in the absence of light, as if it had been sugar-coated with icing. Hello? An ear-piercingly sweet voice sounded as a patch of purple probed out from the inky depths. Smooth locks bleached of color, as if waiting for a painter's palette that would drip down any second, peer down. I read that so bad. The ashen-faced owner turned to greet her. Hi? Yes? Oh, excellent, you understand me. A purplish white figure pulled itself up as if ascending a long flight of stairs. Jesus. What time is it? Is it spring? Long, long sleeves flapped across her vision, but the way the figure moved didn't seem entirely human. Who are you? I remember the door being locked. If there's nothing else, can you shut the door on your way out? It started moving away with a flourish of its sleeves, accompanied by the clocking sounds of a horse's hooves. It seemed bored, but this made her feel a bit uneasy. She yelled defiantly, I don't want to leave. This is Father's old house, so she should be the one to inherit it. The adults had said that before. No matter how unwilling their expressions had been, they indeed said that before. Therefore, she wasn't going to let herself be swept out the door no matter what. The figure stilled and turned back, despite being far away. Oh? She regretted her words almost immediately, particularly as the figure swiftly closed the distance between them. She realized its expression hadn't changed as she tilted her head a long, long way up to meet its gaze. Really. Violently purple eyes flashed gleefully as if they had suddenly remembered something. A garish grin abruptly slipped open the pale face. Elizabeth. A cloyingly sweet voice spelled out the girl's name. You've returned. I gotta make voices for these people. And I gotta stop being all study. Alright, the light disappeared suddenly as if the window shutters had snapped shut, and then a door opened. Her body moved on its own accord, disconnected from a mind rolling with confusion. I'm an idiot. Elizabeth sprinted up the steps and past a dim door frame draped with spiderwebs, retracting her original path. She couldn't remember why she set foot in this place, and a growing sense of nauseated distaste urged her to leave. Her heart settled Her heart settled when she finally set foot on the lush carpet. As long as the front door is still open, then. Huh? What? There is no front door. Oh, there was nothing at all. Where's the door? She was trapped by the nothingness that revealed itself in front of her, just like how the cat previously cowered in the corner. This couldn't possibly be happening. What's wrong? The nauseating voice was starting to become irritatingly familiar. Let me out, she cried. Eh? What's that you say? There's no such thing as a front door. She retorted, I just came in from the front door. I didn't see that. You told me to shut the door on the way out. I don't remember saying that. The unease that had disappeared resurfaced with a will, almost tangible in its strength. Terror, exhaustion. She didn't want to face the latest turn of events. A strong sense of fatigue stole its way into her mind, and her eyes started to close. I don't like this. Characters are pretty, though. What's wrong? Elizabeth? How did the being know her name? Her eyes shut firmly before she could ask the question. Yeah, I'm gonna close my eyes, because that's gonna block out everything. Indeed, I shall enchant your eyes and your ears, instead of shutting yourself away, sad as the worm, that gnaws your books. Come, follow me to a new place. Let us go then to learn about life, and leave the rubbish of philosophy. Berlois, La Damnation de Faust. Alright. All getting irritated me speaking yet? Probably. Elizabeth opened her eyes. Where's this place? The pendulum ticked away mercilessly in the empty air as if it was the only living thing left in the world. Hey, you got a little teddy bear. Oh, I can move now. It was a piece of chocolate candy. Don't eat that. Don't eat that. Oh, I got chocolate. Okay. Eating it will impart more energy and your walking and speed will increase. It can be used repeatedly until the maximum limit is reached. You will be unable to progress if you cannot walk. Oh, that's not good. I don't like that. No firewood. There are matches and a candle holder. Using matches will increase your vision range. They will be used repeatedly until the maximum limit is reached. You will be unable to progress if you cannot see. There's paper and ink. Do you wish to make record? I guess. Oh, that's adorable. That's a little diary. What does it say? Come find me. No, I don't want to come find you. Alright, is there anything else in this room? A key. The half of the label that remained had the words 1F, right corridor. Alright, so I gotta find the rest of the key. The reflection of my face is a stern expression. Oh, I wasn't expecting her to actually... Oh, that's creepy. I love it. Alright, move arrow keys. Alright, blah, blah, blah. So, confirm. Escape. There is no escape. Pressing Alt and Enter switches to full screen mode. Oh, I need that. Hold on. What was it? Alt and Enter. You flip. Oh, okay. Alright. Sorry. I didn't know that. Chocolates will increase walking speed. Matches will increase line of sight. Keeping to a certain walking speed and sight radius will decrease the chances of danger. What the f- Is there anything else? Or the interpretation of dreams. Memories from reality are sometimes unable to be recalled in dreams. As long as nothing happens that prompts one to recall their true self, then no reflection will occur. For instance, the dreamer might truly believe he is a sailor. If he fails to recall his true profession when dreaming of navigating the seas. You just left it off like that? Wow, okay. Alright, so I don't like this not being able to run shit. But that's part of the game. I probably should have saved. Because I had the key part. Alright, so, no, there really isn't anything. She woke herself up with a brisk of a shake of her head. Although she had yet to figure out what had happened, Elizabeth didn't feel right just standing there. Cold shivers ran down her back just as she finished that thought. Would it make a difference if she made a decent effort in communicating with the being? Didn't you want to leave? Why did you suddenly start looking for the door? Those weren't actual questions, just sarcasm that weaved insidiously around her. She slumped on the staircase. Who are you? Elizabeth asked. The gaze directed towards Elizabeth creased into a smile as if it had been waiting for this question. The figure bowed with an almost comical number of flourishness. I am Mephistopheles. Me what? Mephisto. What exactly are you? Elizabeth further asked. The demon smiled and slowly paced in a wide circle around the girl. It spread its hands in a way that was annoying, for some reason. I am the dingy that denies everything. Those two long sleeves waved around in a sinister manner. And so she asked, can you tell me where the front door is? Didn't I say there's no such thing? That's what you said. I didn't see a thing. Didn't you walk in on your own violation? How could you not know where the door is? What do you know? They wouldn't tell you anything. They actually don't even welcome you. If only you hadn't been born. It had stolen the right to speak, and every word it spoke dripped blood curdlingly onto Elizabeth's head. She had to resist the urge to cover her ears in the face of such a cloyingly sweet voice, one that had snuck up to her unaware. Think about it, this place is actually not so bad. It's quiet here, you won't hear those things. You won't even want to leave after a while. Elizabeth turned back to reboot this weird theory. No way, she said. I don't want to stay or spend even a second here. Not even for a second? Not even for a second. Really? Alright, want to make a bet? If you really want to leave, I'll show you the way out. Really? Yes, the demon nodded. But if any moment you wax nostalgic about your time here or wish to preserve any instant for eternity, then you lose. Any instant. Any instant. Well, that didn't seem so hard. She didn't have the slightest inclination to stay here anyway. Elizabeth nodded her head without thinking over it too long. Oh good, then it's settled. The demon capered in satisfaction before she had said anything. This was also when the bells in the house started tolling. Elizabeth covered her mouth with both hands before she blurted out, "Wait a minute." The bet had already begun. Despite having a lot to say a second ago, the demon's irregular form vanished up the stairs, and she didn't want to keep it at all. Well, shit! Why did the lights go dimmed? I don't like this. Oh, I got more matches. It was locked. Fuck, okay. Excuse the... What was that? Oh, it's a little mouse. You're a devil! No! No, fuck off. I won't be fooled by you guys anymore. You guys are mean. It was locked. Perhaps the key can be used to open it. Yeah, if I find the rest of the pieces. Pieces. Oh, yeah, more chocolate. Boss. Go in? Yes, let's go in. So I gotta find the other key. Or, I think... Let's go to the escape items. A key labeled right corridor on the first floor. Oh, it's a full key? Is it a full key? Yes. Open it with the key. Yeah, it was a full key. The sound of someone playing a piano came from the other end of the hallway. Chapter 1. Puss in Boots. Okay. Okay, I got more matches. I don't know how long. Okay, I want to check out every... Maybe not this room. A half-empty teacup. You don't see me. You don't see me. I don't like that. Stop flickering. Stop being a dick. Is that really a giant fish? I have a bad feeling. The bowls were filled with dust. A mound of animal bones gnawed clean. There were statues of dirty plates inside. That's nasty. Food that had gone bad. What happened? I don't like that fish. Okay, nothing with the barrel. It probably shouldn't. The liquid bubbled and frothed. It looked quite dangerous, as if it could melt anything. Okay. Don't touch that. Oh god, fucking fuck off. Alright, cool. Got more matches. Sweet, more matches. I need candy, apparently. There's paper and ink. Do you wish? Yeah, yes. Because then if I know. Alright, more matches. Alright, more chocolate. Oh, hey, it's Mr. Fishy, a dead fish. Take it. Yes. I don't even know why I did that. Is it a door? It was locked. A pawn could be seen from the window. She can see another window on the wall over there, though, through the glass. I'm gonna have to come back there, aren't I? I really don't like this. A sculpture made from plaster. Oh, it's gonna chase me later. How much you wanna bet? Can I get that? Nope. Alright. Alright, there was literally no reason for me to go in here yet. Alright, I'm leaving. I'm sorry. Alright, fuck, maybe. Social butterfly. I'm not that type. I'm not a social butterfly. Alright, cool. Chocolate. I'll say okay. I want this door. That was locked. Something seemed to be stuck on the other side of the keyhole. Oh, that sucks for me. Ooh. The end. More matches, slids. Can I go in here? It was locked. The door was labeled display room. Maybe I don't want to go in that room. Oh yeah. Someone is mad as fuck. Someone seemed to be mad. Yeah! It was locked. Alright. Let's go back in there. It was locked. The door was labeled piano room. Okay, well... I don't know what you want me to do. I can't exactly run. Okay, well that fucker's still there. Oh, what is this? Maybe I didn't mean that. Whoopsie. Wait, maybe that's the fuck I did. Alright. Now that I investigated piano, can I go up this staircase? What is that? No! Fuck off, friends. Fuck off! Anubis. Okay. I won't go in there. More chocolate. I just realized my vision's very obscured. The start. Something new. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, and this is a very... Ooh. It's locked. It was dark outside. The French doors, no matter how one looked like it was all fake. I guess so. Is this my room? It is. Wait, is there a run button? Hold on. I didn't mean to get that. Is there a run button? Confirm or inspect. Cancel. Move. No. Yeah, it's no run button. That's no good. Alright, so... Alright, that's not the living room. So wait, there's only 2 other rooms in here. There's the display room. There's only the display room, the kitchen. I'm an idiot, I'm sorry. A few pieces of paper were carelessly tied together. There were messy scribbles on them. Puss in Boots. Puss in Boots. There lived an ordinary family a long, long time ago. When the father passed away, he left behind a house to his children. He left the mill to the eldest and the mule to the second oldest. The youngest was left nothing but the cat and the farm. I guess I can only skin you and take your fur to the market. The youngest had run out of money. The cat spoke hastily when it heard those words. Please don't do that. I will repay you in kind if you show me kindness and give me a pair of shoes. The youngest was curious and so begged a pair of old boots off a passing cobbler. The cat, now not shut in boots, followed the youngest to town. The town keeper refused to open the door when it started to rain at night. Crunch, 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 crunch. The cat in boots ate the town keeper. The youngest changed into warm clothes and spent the night in comfort. The writing trailed off at the edge of the paper. What is this? Hi, kitty. Huh? Is that a warning to be nice to you? You know, he kind of looks like a skinnier version of Lucifer. Who is that person? Who is that person? Just an old man. Golem. Golem means an unformed being or baby in Hebrew, the language of the Jews. Kabbalah puts forth the notion that power is instilled in all letters written. I didn't read the last word, so I'm confused. Mankind would be as gods and create animals and other life if they harnessed this power. Piece of paper was unfolded and laid out in the books of the lower shelf. Its edges were yellow and about to tear. I gained a nap. Hall, dining room, living room, kitchen. Okay. No one. No one is listening. No one is listening. No one is. Only one person is listening. A young and beautiful girl. Only one person is listening. A foul and despicable girl. Ooh. Big brother. What? Big brother was a big? Second brother. An empty hook. That must be where the last book, or little one is. Riddles for children. Mary was an apple girl. She was going to give an apple to her hungry cat at home, but bumped into a starving mouse along the way. Although she really wanted to give the apple to the cat, she couldn't let the mouse stay hungry. What should she do? She split herself into two, the way both of them could eat. That was a bad riddle. Oh, I'm an idiot. You're an apple. That is literally, that was the first fucking dick. It literally stated that I was the apple. No, I didn't mean to touch that. Yes, alright. Let's go. It wasn't finished exploring. But we're not touching that book again. I got a key on the floor. Did it tell me where to go? The key that had fallen onto the floor was labeled left on the first floor. Yep. Or maybe I was supposed to do that. I don't know. Or maybe not. I was probably there when the cat left. It was locked. Yeah, I know, because I have the key. Open it with the key. Alright, now we're getting places, guys. Now we're playing places. Matches. Alright. It was locked. A sparkling exterior shines but for a moment. Only internal beauty will endure throughout the ages. Read the door label. Okay. Queen. It was locked. I gained to me some matches. Matches. Alright. Had night already fallen? It was locked. So I literally opened the door just to get more doors locked. There is nothing there. Thank you, whoever fucking was nice enough to put that. Maybe I was supposed to get something from that one room. And that was just... I don't know. Is it this room? Yes. Alright. There is a note in the... There's a note. Can I read that note? ABCK1234. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Anything... Mary was an apple girl. She was going to give an apple to her hungry cat on the way home, but she bumped into a starving mouse along the way. Although she really wanted to give the apple to the cat, she couldn't let the mouse stay hungry. What should she do? Give it to the cat. She gave herself to the cat, but the mouse was still hungry. It could go out and eat other people. You fucking dickwad. Whoa! I didn't read that. There was a beautiful golden key inside, but upon further inspection there was a thick coat of paint on the metal. Golden key. Rules. Alright, Mary was apple. I thought it was just gonna be some stupid thing. Alright, give it to the mouse. The mouse ate Mary. The cat ate the mouse. You ate the cat. Everyone was full. What kind of fucked up a golden thing with a thick layer of paint on it? Does that mean I have to go to the display room now? No. What about the piano room? Alright, now. Maybe. That fucking mouse thing. Oh shit, I have not been fixing my matches. Yes. Yes. Alright. The key is too big and thick. Alright, so I think I know what door it goes to, but I don't know how to make it smaller unless I go into that pot that's in here. Yes. I got an iron key. The water was dyed red. I don't know. Why did it have to specifically be red? Why couldn't it have been, like, I don't know, green? Alright, so now we're figuring things out. I feel so stupid. Open it with the key. Maybe I should be in here. The ink spilled all over the table and all the colors mixed together. Oh, it's pretty. Why? Am I in like my dad's study or something? Oh my god. Turn the hour hand to 4 o'clock. Oh my god! Alright, hold on. The youngster fell in love with the prince while warbling outside the room. A window, but the town castle doors were locked and guarded by a monster. Hi, cat. Don't eat me. Alright, what else is in here? Map of the second floor. My room, Margaret's room, and the gallery. Locked. There are 4 numbers on the tumblers. Alright, just 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna die. B plus C plus B plus Q. A plus K.
Who's afraid of the big bad wolf?
The big bad wolf. The big bad wolf. Who's afraid of the big bad wolf?
Fa la 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 la.
I remember this song. Why are they playing this song? That's what I want to know.
Long ago there were 3 pigs, little handsome piggy wigs. For the big
Are they hinting that there's a... In the picture, the Holy Mary was holding a baby who only had a body and no head. I don't want any. What's this, skinny? Dogs. An old book that was bound exquisitely with care. 25 October. Grounded today. Maybe grounded all winter. Mother's very angry. 28th of October. Seabell comes every day. It's not necessary, but it seems that brother asked Seabell to do this. 29 October, 30 October, 31 October. It started snowing rather early this year. Keep snowing and just bury this place. November 1st. Successfully ventured outside. Heart still pounding, but need to clear off the snow by the window first and hide the clothes worn outside. I slipped out through the hole in the fence, thus drawn. The streets were already white, completely different from how they were last month. Frost covered everything and every snowflake hummed a happy song. Henrich is waiting for me by the window. November 2nd, November 3rd. Is that her diary? This is whose diary? Margaret? Margaret? The voice behind her had came out of nowhere. The black cat was faster to react and vanished with a soft humph. It took a while, but the word to register as Elizabeth was so busy escaping from those white blocks. Margaret. Mothers? Elizabeth asked excitedly. Why are you looking at me that way? I'm not the one going through people's diaries. The demon's lips curled, belying in innocent tones. My mother lived here, Elizabeth asked. Oh, so she was your mother. The demon paced around her slowly, staring at her fixedly like a reptile. What do you think? The room is pretty nice, right? Your room is on the other side. It also is very pretty. Why don't you just stay and live here? The cloyingly voice filled her ears, and then suddenly just faded. Well, that was creepy. A thin, exquisite volume was placed in the crack. The color of the book's jacket was the same as the diary on the table. The pages showed more wear, and many had fallen out. Number 4. Siebel gave me a letter from my brother. The snow has piled up outside the window. The imps passed by the window but ran away when they saw me. November 6th. I can't play the piano properly anymore. The sounds all form the same melody, but everyone keeps encouraging me to continue. I get scolded if I miss even one day. They say this helps me because I talk more often now, and sometimes even smile when it's sunny. But I know that isn't the case. It's Henrich's voice calling out to me in the sunlight. It's his voice singing in ode to the flowers instead of the piano. Melody plays in my head whenever I think of him. November 7th. November 8th. We met in the night. This must be a gift from God. Even now my heart feels as if spark had been set to long dried out kindling. What if I burn up? It seems as if I hadn't seen his face in my dreams a long time ago, even though we've only seen each other a few times. I can still feel the weight of his eyes on me even when I close my eyes. He said he can take me away from here, but as long as I have you, I don't care where I am. Margaret. November 9th, November 10th. Huh. A key with a wooden handle has stuck to the bottom of the book jacket. Wooden handle key. Is that to a toy chest? Yes. Yes. Matches. I need a match, because I keep fucking getting hit. A landscape photo of a seaside scenery. A cabinet made of redwood. It was locked. Open it with a key. Oh, I gained a little dress. Formal dress. Some items can be worn after obtaining them. Only one can be worn at a time. Can I wear it? No. It looks very precious. Let's not wear it right now. Aww. The reflection of my face is a stern expression. What is this? Piece of paper on the ground. Get paper fragment. And here is an exquisitely bound book. I like we're using the word exquisitely a lot. November 11th. Mother is angry. She forbade me to see him. Why? Her eyes were as cold as the north wind, and she didn't say a word. Why? November 12th. The window has been locked from the outside. The imps run around inside because they can't get out. November 13th. Someone opened the door when I was playing the piano, but no one was there when I turned back. I ran away from the piano in terror. I will never touch it again. November 14th. It hasn't stopped snowing for a month. Heavy snowdrifts have accumulated on the window, and the panes are freezing. The imps create a ruckus in the house when night falls. November 15th. November 16th. I don't want to write anymore, but Mother says keeping a diary is good. Why? November 17th. November 18th. November 19th. Sprouted. November 20th. This is my home. It's on a hill facing the sun. They built a large greenhouse next to the house and filled it with red garden cosmos, flowers that bloom every October. It's a pity they're stuck in a flower bed. Wouldn't it be nice if they were free to form a sea of flowers on a grassy plain? But surely they're dead by now. The wind and snow are so big that the sun can't be seen. Oh shit. November 21st. This is my home. Alright. Oh shit. Whoops. I can't go back. November 23rd. On a hill, October pruned. Can't see the sun. Must be all dead. Must all be dead. Can't see the sun. The sun. The sun. The sun. Imps run into the kitchen. There's broken plates all over the floor. In the kitchen. Alright, so tempting at me to go to the kitchen. Alright. No. Because I already read that. And I was assuming that a head made from plaster. Can I take it? I was half expecting. What was I supposed to do? I couldn't run. I literally could not run. Alright. At least this song is familiar. I love this song. Or at least I did when I was watching like the cartoons as a kid. Okay. I got something on. I had, yes, this plain iron key. Oh yeah, the kitchen. Okay, no, that's not what made me think. Something is telling me do not go into that kitchen. Please stop breaking those plates. Broken plate fragment scattered on the floor. Plate fragment. Why do I have a plate fragment for? Is it to scoop up this? Nope. Alright, well, we're leaving, because... Why do I have a plate fragment, though? Unless I was supposed to. Hold on. Can you just calm your shit for like 5 seconds? No, I do not want to be in here. It said it was carved into where the mouth should be, but the face was still empty. Install the fish. Oh, stuck the fish eye into the doll's face. The safety deposit box open. Oh, I got a painting. What painting is that? Is that? I can't even look at. There is a missing painting. Hold on. I know where the missing painting is. Oh, this one. It's this one. This was enough. It's down there.
Who's afraid of the big bad wolf?
All these rooms are blurring together because of how fucking A. Because of how long I've been playing this game. I have been playing this game for like an hour and a half now. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Now we go. It's not this one, it's this one. Alright, let's go. Wait a minute. Oh, there it is. Okay. Hang up the picture. Yes. Little brother. Sounds of something being open traveled in from the outside of the window. Is that where the hoof? The hoof? Is that from the outside window? Is it this way? Alright, here we go. Mom was left by the pond. So, this one. There are traces of disturbance in the soil. Dig it up with a spade. Yes. Alright. Yellow gem. Ooh. Now I can get Cephabo. Bracelet. Is that the cat? A piece of old tattered paper, barely legible through the traces of dirt. Crunch, 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 crunch. The cat in boots ate the monster. I'm thinking... A piece of... Oh. No. Alright, nope. No. No. Alright, now we have a yellow gem. That means we can go and give it to that one dude. He's being a dick. Alright. won't let me into this room. Dude, I have a present. Alright, is anyone there? There was no answer, but the mail slot flipped open with a quick squeak. Elizabeth inhaled sharply, but still peered into the darkness with relative calm. She didn't want to stick her hand inside, so only pushed the rock in and didn't hear it fall onto the ground. A long silence. She brought it. What now? It's here. She can make out hushed conversation. I don't care. I'm so bored. Let's play a game. A scattering of slightly hysterical laughter. Come on, let's play a game. Hide and seek. You know how to play, right? It's hide and seek. What? Bam. Are they pigs? She almost fell into the doorway as the door opened suddenly. There are children. 3 figures fully a head shorter than her scurried out. Her eyes only caught the hems of their shirts before they swiftly vanished down the stairs, leaving behind the echoes of their laughter. It was the jewel that had just been thrown.
Number 3 said Nick's
An old and worn leather book. Old diary.
With bricks. He had no chance to sing and dance.
Alright, November. Margaret's situation is quite strange. She hides herself in the blankets and starts at every sound. I can't even go into the room. Dr. Wagner seems to know something, but as usual tells me nothing. We were relieved when her condition seemed to improve a few days ago. Now it seems to have been a lie. November 21st, Skinian? I braved the snow to come to the hospital and happened upon Dr. Wagner. She had cancelled her plans because of the weather. Margaret still hides behind a firmly shut door, and the occasional teary sniffle makes its way out. What on earth is wrong? She's been like this before, but would break out into a smile whenever she saw me. November 30th, Skinian. The heavy snow has halted traffic, and the doctor is worried that his studies will be forced to terminate if more supplies do not arrive soon. What kind of research is that causes him to always have to cover large distances to source material instead of obtaining it from nearby towns? I am happy to help if it helps Margaret's situation. Despite saying this, the doctor still refuses to let me enter the cellar. Weak-looking patients continuously emerge from the door. Perhaps it's better if I stay away. December 4th, Skinian. I hurried to leave the hospital while traffic was still moving. Although Margaret's condition is very concerning, the situation isn't improved if I continue to stay there. It's been like this from the start. She could always see things we couldn't, or talk in languages we couldn't understand or answer. Mr. Valentine believes she's intentionally causing trouble. I wish they would understand, otherwise Margaret will never get better. December 5th. No one at home expects Margaret to come home anymore, or perhaps the hospital is her home now, and the doctor who's been a constant presence since childhood is her mother. Ah, the memories are barely there. When I was as lost as a stray cat, she was the one who smiled and extended a hand. She is the reason why I exist today. I will definitely go back and visit the flowers. I will do anything for a glimpse of her smile again.
Long ago,
Data room.
3 pigs. Little handsome piggy wigs for the big bad, very big wolf.
A small hand axe. The sound from the phonograph stopped as soon as it was disturbed. Matches. Yeah, I need matches. An old phonograph. Too far, the match in my hand couldn't reach it. Something is telling me not to go into that room. The label next to the room. Yep. I'm gonna have to go into that room. It wasn't locked, but yet the door wouldn't open. Fuck you. No. Alright. Okay, that's weird. Where is this gonna drop me at? Oh! Alright, the interpretation of dreams. Dreams are interpreted by the presence of reason. If one remembers it is actually a long weekend when dreaming of hastily getting up and going to work, then we may realize that it is just a dream and wake up. Even nightmares will appear as real as the physical world as long as the conscious mind does not notice the irregularities of a dream. One may wake up from a dream if one observes the illogical aspects of their surroundings. Alright. Pesedoma. Nope. 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 I got mismatches. Alright, nope. Metaphysics, the path of philosophy, the guide of the perplexed. Book of the Corinthians, Key of the Solomon, the Odyssey. Let's see, hold on. Jesus. Before I read that, what is it? Oh, I got a puzzle. Lovely. The 7 sermons to the dead, memories of the dream, reflections. The Sphinx. Nope. Alright. Well, this is important. Column. According to the Jewish legend, God collected dust in the first hour, conceived of Adam in the second hour, formed Adam as vague shapes in the third hour. Knitting his body together in the 4th hour, bestowed him features in the 5th hour, imparted Adam a soul in the 6th hour, and Adam stood on his own feet in the 7th hour. Some theologians believe that Adam was a type of golem, an empty shell before God infused his body with a soul. That's very prettily mentioned. Okay. The interpretation, oh my god, of dreams. Freud believed that dreams only serve to fulfill hidden dreams. The brain is subconsciously seek to accomplish hopes and wants. For example, a hungry person might dream of feasting at a grand table. If his feet are cold, then he might be walking barefoot in the snow. If his throat is sore, then someone may be choking him, etc. Book of Kings, okay. No. The Book of Law, Book of M, Book of Exodus. The Journey. Did I say the murders? The murders in the room. Jeez. Something shiny was on top of the bookshelves. Although it's a bit tall, she could just barely reach it if she stepped here, and she fell. Oh dear, this is rather dangerous. The shadow suddenly flowed down. I would like that key, please. Locks the color of Black Widow spider swept Elizabeth's face. The demon smiled beneath its eyelashes in stark contrast to Elizabeth's wide-eyed stare. The black cat emptied a high-pitched screech and jumped away, snagging the dress in the process. And, aw, darn it, not again. There was no way of knowing where to find it again. What? Who are you looking for? That fella. I think you should refrain from spending time with that, huh? It follows one around for no reason. It's quite serious and a bit of fussy to boot. They threw a fit over the smallest thing. Best to stay far away from it if you don't want needles drama. The demon cocked its head and nodded away instantly. I don't know, I didn't read the last word. But it's the only thing here that helps me, Elizabeth mumbled. Eh? What's that you say? No one here will help you, but I can help you if you want. You only have to ask. You want this, right? The shiny thing was revealed to be a key when the demon plucked it. Here you go. The key was brought next to Elizabeth's face with surprising straightforwardness. This sudden gesture of kindness actually made her feel uneasy. I can get it myself, Elizabeth said as she withdrew her hand, at which the demon raised an eyebrow. Those purple lips smirked, and it didn't move back to give Elizabeth any space. Alright, then get it yourself. The key flew back up top. She put it in the... You dickhead. Alright. Alright. What over here? Alright. So, can I gotta move this. Is I gonna hit that? No. It just barely grazes. I don't know why I'm moving this. Can I take this? I fucked up. Can I move this? I think I fucked up. Can I leave? To like reset anything? Astrology and life. The Wheel of Fortune is practically a unique tarot card. A wheel compromised of 3 concentric circles hangs in the middle of the card. The innermost one represents creativity. The middle one symbolizes the forces of being, with the outmost one standing for the physical world. There are no symbols on the smallest ring, as creative potential is infinite. Alright, I gotta go back in there. Hopefully everything reset. Yes. I don't know. How this is gonna help me. In all honesty. Maybe get on top of this. A few torn up scraps of paper. December, Regan. I visited the hospital again, and so did he. He called himself the doctor's research partner, but he seemed very unwelcomed. I've seen how he interacts with Margaret, and it's the first time I've seen her smile so happily at someone else. Although I am loath to admit it, but perhaps he is better suited to keep her company than I am. Please respond to her love in kind, I implored him. December 12th. Margaret is willing to meet with me. It seems that she isolated herself after she was forbidden to meet with him. After all, she is the one of the research sponsors. His target is the doctor and me. Anyone can see that. Strange noises are emitted from the laboratory at night. Are there rats in the establishment? December 13th. The weather has deteriorated so much that the trains have stopped running. It is my first night here. One short night has been enough to change my mind about this place. How does Margaret endure such a sinister place night after night? December 14th. He left after giving me the key to the cellar. I have no idea where he went after he left. The wind and the snow show no signs of stopping. December 15th. Strange chattering sounds mixed in with the winter wind are coming from downstairs. I will sneak downstairs for a peek when the doctor returns to his room. Put it with the old diary. The sound of song played by the record player came from afar. No, it was too tall to be reached even on tiptoes. If only someone could jump up there. The scene that has been seen before somewhere. It was locked. This is Berliner Morgenpost, 5 May. The Wuppertal Sanatorium was founded in 1930 and sits in a picturesque ski mountain valley, providing a place of respite and a rural countryside that lacked medical facilities. It has recently garnered plans to leverage the government subsidies in order to expand. Hospital director Diane Wagner is a scientist. When her brethren were troubled by the country's unrest, she noticed where the nation's true weakness lay and decided to throw herself into medicine, being cured into a matter to be ashamed of. The hospital director advertised that facing problems head-on was the most effective cure. The doctors to the Garden of Hope would forever be open to patients in need. Oh, fucking no. I fucked myself up. I hate these things. Alright, go here. I fucked up. I didn't fuck up. Thank God. Memo. 25 He came to visit the mayor's poor daughter. I don't know when they met each other. This is really quite devious. Is he here to expose me or to take away my benefactor? I know he's not interested in her. It's plain to see who he's really looking at. Alright. Yes. Memo. November 5th. I had to say the triplets were house imps after Margaret accidentally saw them. This is weird. Oh! That's good. Fucking difficult as fuck. How do they expect... How do you get her here? I shouldn't have stayed there. Alright, so far the safest route. What happened? Alright, memo. 30th member, Snow, come down hard and cover the tracks, but I'm running out of materials. This is getting quite alarming. It's not moving. I don't like that room. Memo. December 13th. The mayor's eyes will be staying the night. Must lock the door. The record player turns with a rolling sound. Please turn off. A well-worn and dusty journal sits on the table. A fountain pen sits between two of the pages. A bullet-pointed list starts at the top, but stains have covered a lot of the words. The first couple of lines are crossed out for some reason. List. Jan. Public hospital, blood supply is running low, opportunity to lure back customers. Emma Wolf, 7 pints. Hilda Hood, 10 pints. Anne with kidney and liver, Conrad, wind and scarred. Alder Skamir, other than heart. Paula Muller, Hans Miller, and Pauline Muller. Cornea. Something Meyer and something Meyer. Margaret Schon von Schneider. Oh god! Flowers who bloomed at her side. Confess to her for me. Give her my wishes. Tell her she is lovely, and that night and day my heart. Pines for love of her, reveal to her soul. The secret of my flame, let it breathe out with you, sweetest fragrances. Speak for me, may she be acquainted with the passion she has roused, and of which my troubled heart has not breathed a word. Gonad, Faust, the Flower Song. Kitty! Meow! What are you doing here? Elizabeth bent down, but the cat didn't run away as she expected it to. Ah, yes. This is for you, she said. She took out the bracelet from her pocket, wiped off the dust on the bell, and gently put it on the cat. I don't know if this is chapter 2. Key with the label. Okay. A key and font of the black Data room. Oh. Let's save. Just in case. Alright. Let's go. I'm trying to get to at least chapter 2 before I just turn off the video, but this is going to be a long video. I can tell you that right now. A piece of yellow mail and an envelope with quite neat and orderly handwriting on it. Mr. Valentine, how are you? My apologies for the fact that I'm the one responding on Margaret's behalf after such a long period of time. There were simply too many things to be handled here, and the situation has become stable recently. It's now the most charming season, springtime. The snow has melted and the temperature has risen back up to a more tolerable range. Dr. Wagner disappeared into the blizzard. I trust that you've read about it in the papers. We still haven't given up hope on Weeding and hope that he'll also pray for her return. But please don't worry. The person that we mentioned to you in the previous letters is here. The situation here is quite good as for now. So is Margaret. So please be at ease. Please don't try to find us. Margaret doesn't wish to see you. The weather of early spring is still quite erratic, so please take care of yourself. Sibel. Oh, Sibel was the cat. A large black umbrella. Okay, I obtained an umbrella. Hey, under my umbrella. That was an empty space that would just fit people. The cat tried to use its front paws to reach into the bottom of the space, but its paws didn't fit. Oh, thank you for trying. Paper scraps with crayon drawings on them were stacked upon the table. A cage. The Blue Bird of Happiness. There was a kind brother and sister duo in an unfortunate family. After an unfortunate Christmas, on a sad evening, the witch told them that there was a blue bird in a faraway kingdom that'd bring them happiness. Thus, they took with them their burdens and set foot on the journey, leaving the unfortunate family. How to create a golem. Most believe that creating a golem starts by creating a human shape out of clay and writing the Hebrew word Emeth, truth on its forehead. The golem will wake and start to move and return to dust if the word on its head is changed to Meth, death. Am I supposed to make a golem? Is that what you're hinting at? The interpretation of dreams. Freud postulated that nightmares are the manifestation of one's desires, but these are the desires materialized on multiple levels and sometimes even take form in an opposite direction. However, no one would agree that only function of dreams is to fulfill desires. Does somebody dreaming of being chased by a killer secretly wish to be murdered? Freud would say yes, because all dreams exist to fulfill desires. Then continue to heat and add fresh blood. A small person will be born inside the flask. They appear the same as human children, but need to be fed each month. Homunculus is literally translated as little person from Latin. It indicates a life form that was created artificially. Different methods of creation are noted in direct records, such as mixing human blood and drew in a mercury flask and refining it for a month. Maintaining it at the constant temperature of Force's womb. The mass of matter would slowly form into blood vessels and nerves. A long match. Don't know what the difference between a match and a long match is. Yes, I do. There was a piece of paper spread out, a fragment torn from the mail. The handwriting was smudged from the humidity and was difficult to make out. 15th of April, I cleaned the house. I wiped down everything quite cleanly, no matter whether it was the furniture, walls, failing, carpet, or that axe. It was a pity, but I also threw away my most beloved bracelet. Although I'd washed it multiple times, I still felt that it was unclean. I actually hadn't verified the significance of Margaret's name appearing in that register of names. Perhaps it wasn't as I thought, but the me at the time was unable to think properly. I knew that it wasn't my fault. It'd be fine if I just told everyone the truth. Someone would have naturally come by to pick up this place. But what about Margaret? Did she know, yet still sponsored the business? Was she helping the doctor? Would she be taken away? I couldn't say a word when I thought of this. I told that person my thoughts. Please think of something, I pleaded with him. This is a pretty deep story. Especially for it only being chapter 1. Alright, so anyway, the reason why I did the face palm is because of this. This will reach the candlelight. Alright, let's go die. The carpet ate up the sound of Elizabeth's footsteps. It was so quiet that one wasn't even sure if it was really if time was really flowing. The light spilled into the room far from behind. It was the reflected back. Why is there so many of those? Who the fuck are you? She turned and for a split second thought she was staring at a mirror. The person's back was facing the candlelight, and the face was ensconced in a large hat brim. But she could still clearly see that the lifeless face looked exactly like hers, a starkly white reflection on the glass. The only difference was the other had no expression. Get out. Eh? What are you doing here? Get out. There was no tonal inflections as the person drifted past in the dark. She was caught by the cold, hard gaze, and for reasons unknown, couldn't get a word out. She didn't know why, but something was pressing down on her so hard that she could barely breathe. The gray and blue figure suddenly turned. Soundless footsteps padded out of the room, as if the person had never seen Elizabeth before. Oh, I don't like these. Alright. Well, I'm getting out. See? I'm walking to the door. Okay. Well. Alright, so now I have an umbrella, a big black umbrella. Tattered diary. Sweet piece of chocolate candy. Oh my god, I've been going at this game for 2 hours. Alright. They didn't give me any indication of what I should be doing. I feel stupid. Alright, so we have the sun-shaped key. God, I've been playing this game for fucking ever. Hopefully this will be the entrance to chapter 2. Let's go, let's do this. Oh. Alright. I do not like these noises. It was locked. The only reason why I know it's to this is because on the map, if you open the map, it says the sun's on this side, which is what I'm on now. The other side's the night side. It was raining despite the presence of a roof. Best to get out of the rain. Or, you know, use your umbrella. The sculpture made from plaster. Sculpture made from plaster. 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 Alright. I have a bad feeling about that map. Why did you do that to me? Construction notice. Nursing home operations are halted as of today. Alright. I don't really want to know much more. Let's just... What is that? Planted. It was a handmade of clay. It was clutching something, but the item couldn't be removed. Yes. Okay, well, fuck. I'm gonna go back. Oh, I'm gonna get to the next saving point, apparently. Thank goodness, it looks like a man. Elizabeth thought as she gazed upon him. As if disturbed by the footsteps, the crumpled figure wrinkled his brow and slowly opened his eyes. He suddenly sprang up. He stared fixedly into the distance with bloodshot eyes, a dark flush slowly surfacing the wan pallor of his face. Damn it, what am I doing here? I don't know, you tell me. The figure abruptly looked up at her as she was debating whether or not to speak up. Eh? Who are you? This isn't a place for children. Eyes rimmed with sleeplessness stared at her. Although his uniform was damp from the rain, he merely brushed off his trousers absent-mindedly and suddenly stood up. Damn it, where is she? On my head. I remember it was in this direction. His excited murmuring stood out in the stark contrast to his pinched face as he patted Elizabeth's head. Sorry, I'm in a rush. Hurry back home, alright? He ran off without looking back. A key. Had been dropped by that person just now? A forgotten key. Alright, well... I need to get it to a safe. I have an idea why that's... Oh, there's something in the water. Alright, here we go. Alright, so that was a long time. The game is fun, it's just it takes for fucking ever to do anything, especially if you're as stupid as me. Anyhow, I hope you did enjoy this video. Like I said, it's going to be a very long episode, and I'm so happy that you guys stuck it out with me. But other than that, thank you all so much for watching. If you liked this video, go ahead and hit the like button for me. I'd really appreciate it. If you have a comment for me, leave it in the comment section below. And please subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate it. Thanks everybody for watching. Stay prehistoric, my buddies. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye!